Hello, my great and wonderful people. How una day today? I hope all of una day well. Today, we get this message for our table. When we say one quickly, if you make you hear. Yes. Remember this man, when he say his name na Michael Achimugu, when he be the former aide of Atiku during the time when he say he be vice president of this country under Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. Over time now, this same Michael Achimugu don dey release series of video evidences of all the fraudulent activities when be say this Atiku commit under Olusegun Obasanjo, and he title am Atikugate, and it don't bring out 1, 2, 3, 4, and now it don't even pass 5. This latest one when be say they reach our table, now the one when be say yes, it contain all the trade, all the business transaction. When it be say it even lead to wetin make Olusegun Obasanjo during the time when it be say Atiku be vice president seize some of the southeastern and also south governors' revenue, the allocated revenue when it be say they're supposed to give to their states when it be say Olusegun Obasanjo seize. You know, they tell us some stories. We not really know the full details what it transpire because now what they give us, now in we believe, right? Now, Michael Achimugu don't come outside for audio conversation of the meeting when it be say it lead to all those incidents. I want make una take una time listen to this video. I beg pay attention. Now you will understand who Atiku be and the reason why it be say Olusegun Obasanjo thought say over his own dead body, he go take see Atiku become the president of this country. Oh yeah, we'll come back.
We had one office Atiku opened in when he was vice president in Asokoro, that Nelson Mandela, where we organized meeting 2000 for him, reception 2000 for him with Bugaji. We have a think tank. I don't know if you've ever heard about that office. It's on Nelson Mandela. We organized reception 2000 for him. I'm the secretary of that think tank. It was an Obasanjo group, but we used it to organize reception 2000 for Atiku to make him president in 2007. But what happened? When the reception 2000 became so successful, every emir, everybody in the north, I was the secretary of that reception 2000. They came to Ahmadu Bello Stadium in Kaduna. And there was no space in Ahmadu Bello. In fact, the crowd outside was more than. We had to put speakers up to Constitution Road, end of Constitution Road, end of Abubakar Kigo Street and the rest. What happened? When it was successful, they now alienated everybody who organized it. And it was not their brain, so they thought they could do it. Bugaje thought he could do it. He read only Islamic studies. He's not a strategist. He didn't go to any American school to know even anything about strategy. And what happened? The whole thing began to nosedive. Even before 2003, they've already made mistakes and made enemies with Obasanjo. We will never have allowed that. Because Obasanjo was the president, so he didn't need to fight him. He was already controlling the economy. Every contract you have to go to Atiku. Everything you have to go to Atiku. Obasanjo left the work for him. The economy was with him. The contracts are with him. Obasanjo didn't want to be staying. He's the Mr. Clean. Okay? So you don't need to fight him. All you need to do is wait another 4 years. What Atiku should have done in 2003, and I told him, install the National Assembly and wait another 4 years to 2006. Don't allow Obasanjo to suspect you at all. Anytime he says, give so person 100 million, give you. Give so you have the money. You are controlling the money.
But even the Constitution 2003.
It was an issue that made him to do that mistake.
But the northern governors and our own.
It's Bugaje that went to sell the matter to the northern governors. And the governor of Delta, James Ibori, governor of Imo, Udenwa, governor of Edo, Ibinidium. I know the game now. I was the chairman of strategy committee of PDP.
Because me, I feel it's loyalty.
It's not loyalty. You already, Obasanjo gave him control of everything, governors, everything. So you need just to be loyal, because Obasanjo's power for mischief is too dangerous. So you cannot afford to fight him, and he's still Mr. President. So even if you got the ticket for PDP in 2003, you still need to run an election with a president that will be against you, because he's still on the seat until the election is conducted. And the powers of the president is too enormous for you to mess with him. So if Atiku had just lay cool, consolidate, get the resources, get the power, install a national assembly. Do you know at that time, before the 2003 election, Atiku could install all the senators in Nigeria and all the House of Rep members? Are you aware of that?
Yes, he had that much power.
He had
that time.
That he could do it. So he didn't need to fight Obasanjo. Obasanjo will have only 4 years to work and go.
But Obasanjo didn't want to have 4 years.
No. Atiku made the mistake of putting up a team to challenge Obasanjo in 2003 primaries. Where were you in this country? You didn't know. Maybe you were.
I'm aware of these things. What I'm saying is, was that the reason Obasanjo wanted a third term?
That is the only thing that made Obasanjo to fight Atiku and stop him from becoming president. That attempt to take over in 2003, he can't forgive him. Nothing more. Nothing more.
So he declined.
Who? No, he begged. He knelt down. I was there.
No, as in.
He knelt down, cried, and Atiku allowed him to go. Tony Anini tricked Atiku into forgiving him. And they carried it and put it in the national news, with President kneeling down for Atiku. You are not following this thing.
No, I am aware of all of these things.
So that is the thing that made Obasanjo to mess Atiku up. From the day Atiku made that mistake, because if Atiku had already announced, the governors wanted Atiku, so Atiku should have just challenged to withdraw. If I'm fighting you and you make the mistake of withdrawing, I'll make you commit rout.
On that point, I agree with you.
Unnegotiated surrender. It's a military rule. It was a big mistake, because he's already announced in his house that he's running. And immediately, within 1 hour, Obasanjo got it. They had a meeting like we are having with all the governors. Obasanjo did not. Atiku called Tony Anini to the meeting. You know, people were accusing Otumba Fashion of leaking it to Obasanjo. It was Tony Anini of blessed memory. So he came to the meeting. Immediately he left Atiku's house and went to Obasanjo's house. They've just done a coup against you. What? Let's go. And they went. Immediately after the meeting, then Atiku did not tell Obasanjo to come back tomorrow so that he can call everybody back and discuss it. He now went into discussion with Obasanjo. That very day, I took a decision to run now, and we have agreed on a plan. How do you reverse it without contacting? That's how Atiku lost everybody. Then Obasanjo went after all the southern governors. He couldn't fight the northern governors. So he started withholding their money. You know, Bola Tinubu was also in that meeting. He withheld Bola Tinubu's money, withheld Imo's money, withheld anybody who went to that fight. It was only James Ibori that took dollar to him that he did not fight him. He did not withhold his money. But what did he do? He set up Ibori for that EFCC manhunt. He was recording what Ibori was doing. He was recording what Alani Isia was doing. They were all Atiku people. Only Odili was not an Atiku man. This guy, Akwa Ibom, Victor Atta, They were all Atiku. Duke, Atiku. Because Duke wanted to be vice president. So all, they were Atiku people. Obasanjo, after he settled with Atiku, won the election, he cut off their money. He was paying them anything he likes. Every monthly allocation, if you are getting 4 billion, they will calculate your salary and give you exactly the amount. That's why up to today, some states are still owing federal government. They still collect. Maybe KB, I don't know if you owed. I don't think KB was. He didn't fight any northern government, but he fought all the southern. That was the one singular mistake that made your father. And it was a huge one.
Well, it's a good lesson.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say you don't see everything by yourself. Credits to Nation Voice Tour when it be say he make this video available for us to use. You Nigerians, it remain only 5 days for each and every one of us to engage ourselves for polling units. What more do you want to hear or see? I know a lot of folks will see that this very one, say na pre-record video or maybe na dotted video or maybe na Photoshop. I don't know anything when it be say you like color. But if you still go ahead, made mistake for this Saturday, if they allow this election hold, of which you know by the grace of God say it go hold, then if you go ahead, go against every available tools for you now to make the change when we say all of us need to see a better tomorrow for the next 8 years, then no say not be God do you or not be man do you. Now you do yourself. Now, so we talk on concerning this matter. We'll leave you to share your opinion with us in the comment section, even as we draw the line here. And before we say final goodbye, I want quickly use this medium to appreciate you for your time when you stay with us up to this very moment. God Almighty will bless you. And equally, the way when you the help or the share this broadcast, your likes, your comments, all of them, we appreciate them. I beg, not forget to help us share this very one so that we still reach our brothers and sisters all around the world, because we believe we want to say information, not power. And as we do so, God Almighty will bless you. We'd like to draw the conclusion of this program here. We'll see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.